No. No. I'm not in pain. Okay, yeah. No, I went to the Harris Teeter across the street. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was a lot of them. But hey, if you want, you can come to my house if you want some bento. Yeah, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right it was worth it. Fuck. I think I broke something.
Oh.
Under this 220, I'll take you guns down!
Thank you. Please come again.
But this bento. Make love to me, sweet bento. Hello everyone and welcome to Solshow. Today we are reviewing just another charming, completely normal anime. This one is titled Bento. And as always guys, I recommend you check out these shows before you watch the reviews. And if you have, great! Then play a little game with me. If you have seen Bento and you liked it, give this video a thumbs up. But if you were like, that was trash, that was some bullshit I just watched, then give this video a thumbs down, letting me know your guys' reaction to it. So Bento is a series essentially about street fights. These street fights are organized, they are complicated, they include factions and territories, they get really elaborate with these street fights. I don't know if I mentioned, but these street fights also happen to take place in grocery stores. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the root of these fights are that these grocery stores have these bento boxes. Bento boxes just being, you know, a little box full of, you know, this nice little meal. And these meals just happen to be half priced at a certain time of day. And a fight breaks out every time. That is the plot and inspiration for this show. And this plot, it's ridiculous. They try to make it as serious as possible, and that's, you know, the big relief when the joke finally hits. And, you know, it's satire, it's funny, it's a parody, but I laugh my ass off. And it's got some fan service, ecchi harem tropes that are thrown in there. That's kind of forced, and I don't really care for that. And despite that premise, the harem tropes, you know, he's a loser, the main guy, and he just has all these women around him that want to ride him. It's really cliche. That's not to say there isn't a lot of great characters in the show. There's this Ice Witch girl, you know, she's, their nicknames are also really great. The Ice Witch, you know, she kicks ass, she wipes everyone away. And, you know, I thought she was going to be played up for this, you know, badass tsundere, who's going to eventually come around. But no, she was really just a human. She really, when they pulled the curtain back on her, it was really refreshing not to see, you know, this generic, trope character. Instead we actually got a person, and I liked that. And then we had the Lady by the Lake girl, who was the main character's cousin. I'm describing a character that you already know. You know, she was fun, annoying at times, but, you know, you still loved her at the end of the day. She wasn't anything new, but, you know, I liked her. And there were some other really dumb characters that were thrown in. There was this kind of nerdy girl who was, like, really into fan fiction. I loved her. She was great. She was, like, Tumblr as a character. Really liked her. There was this very weird lesbian girl who was just, like, super intimidating. And I don't even know why she was in the show. She didn't really have anything to do with the whole supermarket street fight things, but she was in the show. There was also these really badass twins. This show had a plethora of really cool characters. And as for this show, I bounce back between the sub and the dub, which sometimes I do. But for this one, I just like my comedies to be dubbed. Maybe that's just a personal thing with me. I like the dub more. It was more funny. But if you're, you know, you already have your stance on dubs and subs or whatever. But I will say just the sound in general, the like techno beat 'em up video game soundtrack for this one. It was actually like really cool, and I should probably go and try to find it because it was that cool. And the show, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I fell for it. I completely fell for it. And you know, you fall for it once you're like power scaling the characters, like, oh, well, this character must be stronger than this one because they beat so-and-so, but can they beat so-and-so? Like, you know where each character stands on the power scaling. And it's a show about a fucking supermarket with fucking bento boxes. It's completely insane. And it was funny and dumb, but it had this like meta-modernism style to it where it like took itself seriously, but it also, you know, was a parody, and I love that kind of stuff. I really want more anime like this. And these epic fight scenes, they were genuine epic fight scenes, and instead of being otherworldly like Goku punching the universe or some shit, it was just over some food. Basically, it was great. And yeah, there was like a beach episode and the other cliches, but once you sift through that, which I have for a number of anime, there is a genuine show here that is actually worth your time, worth checking out, and was completely hilarious. I would really recommend this show. I was on this comedy binge for a while there, and this show like really is what I needed at the time. What would I give it as a review? I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10, like a solid to high 7 out of 10. It is a super enjoyable show that I would actually, you know, show around to some people. There are some weird bits, especially with that lesbian girl. But, you know, I would still, you know, check out the show. It's super funny, and yeah, what else can I say? Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video on Bento. If you know any other animes like it, or want me to watch or review something else, let me know. Let me know your thoughts down below of Bento. As always, you can check out my Twitter, Patreon, and other channels for all the good shit. And thank you guys so much. And with that, I leave you.
It's time to change yourself. I left the office.